Say YouTube, well, I finally found my little camera again. We went on vacation. We got done with vacation, decided to do a little remodeling around the house, and in the process I lost my camera. Today I was out here hooking up my old CB back in the truck, and I found it. So figured I'd do a little video here on some basic communications and see if this little thing still works. Okay, I think the very basic, without having to go spend a bunch of money on a fancy walkie-talkies and stuff like that at first, I think the cheapest and one of the basic things you need to get is a CB. Now this one here, it's a little middling. I think I paid 20 bucks for it on sale at one of the truck stops. I saw one the other day for 29. So, this ain't one of the high dollar fancy ones, but I've had this little CB here for probably 6 or 7 years, and I've moved it around from vehicle to vehicle, and had it hooked up in a million different places up here. But it's a little bitty CB. It's nice and compact. I finally found the perfect little place to put it here where it wouldn't interfere with my little drink console. But even at $29, for a new one, that's a pretty good deal. You don't have to buy one of the big, $200 Cobras with all the fancy gadgets and stuff, because you basically just want something to listen to in case of emergencies, maybe get some information out. Now I've got this one rigged up because I have moved it from truck to truck and then in and out of the vehicle all the time. I've got this one, the end set up where I can just plug it into the cigarette lighter here. It's not hardwired in. That being, like I said, about 20 to 30 bucks. If you look at your big truck stops like Love's and Pilot and stuff like that, they run sales on these occasionally, for, like I said, 20 bucks, and that's when I bought this one. The cable, which you probably can't see, the antenna cable underneath here, I paid 10 bucks for it at the truck stop the other day, but actually didn't even pay that much for it because my little point card for buying fuel gave me $10 worth of credit. Same thing for the antenna mount on the back, and I'll step out here and show you it. Pardon the wind, but my little antenna mount here, this was 10 bucks. Mounted it right up, and that cable plugs in underneath here, and I've got it run over the bed and down into the truck. The antenna itself is one of the big, like you would see on an 18-wheeler, big tall one. And I actually got this for free, but they run about 20 bucks or so. We lease our trucks now, and every so often when they do the maintenance and stuff, they'll change out the antennas, give us a brand new one. And it just so happened that I was there that day and they gave me the old one, which still works. They just put a new one on every so often. So, but anyway, let me see if I can pick up anything right here. Turn the key on here and turn it to channel 19. And right now nothing going on, but I live in a small town, but there are a lot of trucks that come through here a lot. So now on a CB, channel 9 is an emergency channel, but channel 19 is the one all the truckers and everybody else that gets one, that's the channel they talk on. Now you won't get a lot of truckers to talk back to you. It took me forever today to finally get somebody to tell me my CB was working after I got it hooked up. Nobody talks on them as much as they used to, but the truckers still use them. They'll talk to each other, and the only reason I even had one, because I wasn't one of those big talkers that sat there and talked all day. They're great. See there?
I'm taking a scenic route back to the office. Okay.
You can see it works.
You got one more to do?
Turn it down here. Yeah, they're doing construction on the road out by my house, so there's a lot of trucks coming in, bringing in dirt and asphalt and stuff like that. But anyway, like I was saying, these things are great if for nothing else, if you're on the interstate and all of a sudden traffic slows down or stops, you know, you can listen on there, and the truckers will be asking each other which lane to get in, which lane's open. And that's great, because you don't want to get stuck in the wrong lane. You know, if the truckers will know, and they'll tell each other, you know, what's going on and what's happening. So it's perfect for that. And also, if you know you have two vehicles and you're going somewhere, you know, you can drop down to some of the lower channels and talk to each other without any interference and stuff like that. You don't have to listen to all the crap going on everywhere else. That's what we've done. Even when I was, you know, running with other trucks, sometimes we'd drop down to a different channel just so it'd be a little bit quieter. You know, we didn't have anybody cutting into conversations and stuff like that. But anyway, I think this ought to be probably one of your first basic things to get for vehicle communications. It's relatively inexpensive. You can find these at, you know, yard sales and stuff like that a lot cheaper. You know, you probably know somebody that's got an old one laying around somewhere, but it doesn't hurt to have it. And it could come in real handy. It has for me several times. And you know, you find out the highway's totally blocked for miles, and you know, as soon as you can make it to the next street to get off, you get off. Anyway, I got more videos to come, especially now that I finally found this thing. And we'll talk to you later.